Hey guys, it's Warmus here, and today I'm here to bring you a quick video. So today I'm going to be talking about the Insurgency roadmap for the rest of 2019. So this was released a while ago, I'd like to say, but basically it talks about what's coming to Insurgency Sandstorm for the rest of 2019. So on the roadmap there are currently 7 things. There's maps, game modes, more stuff to do with maps, weapon upgrades, rule sets for games, level editor, and character customization. So first off is the 2 new maps that are coming. It doesn't really give a time frame for them, it just says July to December of this year. So 2 new maps, a snow map and then 2 be announced. The snow map is going to be cool because obviously it's a different setting to what we've seen so far, because they've all been like desert based maps. Ministry not so much, because obviously that's more inside, but it's still around that sort of area, so a snow map could be quite cool. To be announced, no clue what that could be. It could be a remake of like Sinjar or something, or it could be a new map completely, but to be honest I'm excited. Now, the game mode stuff, they're bringing PvP Frontline and Co-op Outpost mode. So PvP Frontline, I think, came from Day of Infamy, and I think Co-op Outpost is a new game mode, but it looks as if you kind of have to just hold and defend a single point, which I think that could be very fun. So the last game mode they released was the Frenzy Checkpoint game mode, and that was a really good game mode, and it's definitely like one of the more popular game modes now on Sandstorm, and I do plan to release another video just kind of showcasing it as is now, because obviously the last time I did it, it was in the test environment. So then they're going to bring out night versions of maps. Again, there's no kind of designated date for all of these, it's just what's coming this year. So night versions will be fun, because it adds more diversity to the game, because at the moment everything's set in the day, and that's nice, but imagine playing a Frenzy Checkpoint game mode but at night, and like the glow of like the teleporters as they zoom around, and like that would be so awesome. So new weapons and upgrades, that's kind of to be expected. So they've got 2 things here, the Tavor 7 and AS Val, and then they're adding toggleable optics, full grip types and faster reloads. Again, kind of to be expected for a first person shooter, but nice to see nonetheless. It will be nice to have more weapons. I think weapons are the kind of thing that obviously it's awesome to have, but once you find one that you like, you kind of stick to it. So like for me it's the GC, I think G36C or something like that, and I really like that with a suppressor and extended mags, and I kind of just stick to that. But obviously you can play around and you can customize. Next is hardcore rule sets for all the modes. That will be fun, because obviously we've got a hardcore checkpoint, and that is insanely fun, so having it for like other game modes will be a very nice touch too. Hardcore Frenzy Checkpoint, I like that would be crazy. Like, I would be excited to play Hardcore Frenzy Checkpoints, so hopefully that comes. Next is the level editor and mod tools. This is probably my favourite thing so far. So level editor will be nice, because obviously community maps will come, and mod tools, obviously people can make their own games now. Like when they release mod tools for the game, people can create whatever they want, new weapons, new game modes. Like the whole game Day of Infamy started off as a mod for 2014's Insurgency. Insurgency itself started off as a mod for Half-Life, so Half-Life 2. Oh no, Half-Life 1. So honestly, mod tools, awesome step, and level editor. I may even have to like try my hand at making levels, because I really enjoy, like that's what I enjoy about original Insurgency, is how you can just kind of play the default maps and they are fantastic, but you can also play some really good custom maps and custom mods. Like there was a Vietnam custom mod that was really good, so I'm excited to see what comes from the level editor and mod tools, especially since Unreal Engine 4 are no longer source, so it should be easier and everything will look much nicer. So the last thing we have on the roadmap is new character customization, and in the picture we can see that there's a jacket, some headphones, and a Kevlar mask, something along those lines. Now, customization, I don't know how to feel about customization. It's one of these things that obviously is part of the game, but I don't really use it, and I don't think it's like, I wouldn't say it's a heavy focus of the community, but I could be wrong. Like, there could be a lot of people that enjoy the customization, but for me in particular, I don't really customize my character at all. I just made a character and that's it, but you never know, I might get into it. But definitely the night versions of maps, the hardcore rule sets, the snow map, and the level editor, those are the 4 things that I'm really excited for. So, but at the end of the day, this roadmap does go from July to December of this year, so we're gonna have to wait and see for quite a lot of this content. So it's coming down the pipeline, and as they say in the post themselves, like, some stuff may be pushed back so it can be polished more, and there's also stuff that's not on the roadmap that may get released because at the moment it's not in the spotlight, but you never know, focuses may shift. And honestly, one thing that I would love to see, hopefully this year, but obviously whenever, is remasters, more remasters of old maps, because especially like Pange and stuff, some of those maps look absolutely brilliant in Source Insurgency, but if they remade them in Sandstorm, it would be amazing, especially Pange. So yeah, I know this has been kind of a shortish video, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.